I hope I can get out the other side. Oh my God, it's all ice here. Oh man, what am I doing?
My journey around the planet begins at North America's most northern drivable point. The plan is to ride through Canada and America before crossing over to Europe. From there, I'll make my way through the Middle East and Asia. After island hopping through Indonesia, it'll be Australia, and finally New Zealand. The end of my journey will be marked by the southernmost point of the South Island. I'm calling it the Big Spiral, and this is Act 2 to an Alaskan beginning. Good morning from Terrace, BC. Slept amazing last night, and that's a great thing because I have so many activities planned for today. So let's go have a look at the map and see what we can find. All right, so we got our map here. We are in Terrace, BC, and then we're gonna head north. So we're gonna head through Rosewood. Apparently there's a peeing tree there, so I wanna go check out the peeing tree. From there, we'll keep going up, and then we're gonna head into the Nisga'a lands. So there's all like a big lava bed here. It's really interesting. I'm not sure how far I'll make it today, but we'll play it by ear and just see how far we get.
Oh, what? I can't hear you. Turn up the volume. Oh, hi, it's me, Future Eric. So there's this thing with GoPros where if you don't plug in the mic all the way, you don't get sound at all. So while I can use the audio from the camera on my handlebars, there's nothing coming from the mic inside my helmet. As it turns out, it's very difficult to make an Unamoto video without that. So we're gonna do something a little different for this video. So let's pretend we're by the fire, and I'm going to tell you a story. Now there's something I said about a peeing tree. Is this the famous peeing tree?
That is it.
All right.
You got it. The water is the best in the world.
Perfect. Snow melt.
Nope. This is a spring.
Oh, is it spring?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The line that runs into the tree many years ago, goes up in the tree. You know, I come and get my 6 jugs every month or every second month.
Yeah.
It's my drinking water. You put too much chemicals in the water now.
All right, well, we got to see how it tastes. Tastes great and nice and cold too. Now, while the tree is altering the flow of the water, there's something else here that's also altering the flow. CX Cone is a volcano that blew its lid sometime in the 1700s. And even though it's been 300 years, you can still see the gray lava where it flowed out. And as it did, it blocked CX River and created Lava Lake. In lake water, lava flows downhill. And as the valley opens up, so does the lava. According to the local people, the Nisga'a, the eruption destroyed 3 villages and killed 2,000 people. After this, I did go to the Nisga'a Museum and checked out the hot springs. But the area north of here is famous for glaciers, and I'm pretty sure Morning Eric is excited for that. Today is going to be Glacier Day and Border Crossing Day.
So today I want to head north to Stewart, BC, and then right next to Stewart is Hyder, Alaska. It's on a weird part of the map. Maybe I should show you. Today I'll be moving up to Cranberry Junction, up the highway to Mezadin Junction, I don't know how to say that, and then down to Stewart. And Stewart is right on the border of Alaska. So if you cross the border, it's into Hyder. So on the way in, I'm going to visit Bear Glacier. And then after, we'll check out the much bigger, but not listed here, Salmon Glacier, which you have to go through the border and then back into Canada up here somewhere. So the Salmon Glacier is actually a really massive glacier. I'm really excited to see it. I've never seen it myself, but it's still quite a ways north, so we better get going.
I'm looking a bit too sleepy, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's give him something to wake him up. Honestly, my adrenaline is pumping after that one, and I'm sure it'll be the first of many dogs I encounter. I'm pretty sure they're scarier than bears. But with my heart rate settled, I traveled north. And this is me trying to tell you that we've arrived at Bear Glacier. From the glacier, it's into Stewart. The border crossing into Hyder is a little unusual. You roll straight past the Canadian border crossing and straight into Alaska. There's no American border check at all. Now I'm breaking the speed limit in miles an hour. It's a one-way in, one-way out kind of deal, so I'll have to return the same way I came. As I continue, I re-enter Canada at a slightly different point, and all there is to indicate that is this little sign and a new speed limit. It's a big climb up, so I figured I'd unload some weight. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Holy crap, that's cool. Wow. Okay, that's Salmon Glacier. I just wanted to throw my garbage away, but then I got to see this. Wow. And to think it probably went all the way down here. It probably went to the ocean at one point. Okay, yeah, there you go. Let's get closer to this thing. Enough about glaciers and waterfalls. Let's get to the bit about the tunnel. Hindsight being 2020, let me just say, I am not a smart man. But I did enter the tunnel knowing that it was built to bypass permanent snowpack back in the day. I should be able to pop out on the other side.
Oh, the bike sounds good to hear. Wire thing from the ceiling. Really Randy here. Ground is soft. Definitely see a light up there. It's quite far away though. I hope I can get out the other side. Oh my God. It's like all ice. It's all ice here. I'm almost at the other end. Turn the bike around. I'm having trouble. I'm in a bit of trouble here. Just have to yank it around. Front wheel's going in the ice now. Oh man, what am I doing? And I'm gonna tip the bike over and drag it like that. Okay, got it turned around now. Just stand it up. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Got it turned around. I'm gonna get it going and keep it going.
don't go in. Oh my god. So I definitely got myself into a bit of trouble in there. I kind of knew that it would go to another side, because I think they originally built this because there was permanent snowpack where the road is now, and it would never thaw out in the summer, so they built a tunnel. I didn't know the ground would be that soft. I did not know the end would be filled with ice. And I didn't know it was a bad idea. Oh my god, I really don't go in that tunnel with your motorbike. That's just a bad idea. I don't know when the ice is at the other end is gonna melt, but it's just constantly pouring with water in there, so everything is just really soft, and honestly I was afraid to get stuck in there. So okay, just glad to get out and I just saw the tunnel. I'm like, oh, let's go in there. Oh god. All right. Okay, let's keep going on the road for now, I guess. What I neglected to mention is that when I was dragging my bike around in the dark, I damaged my license plate, and it was basically just hanging off by one bolt. So I kind of bodged the repair and continued on. Good YouTuber, keep those lenses clean. Or not. As I continued around, I got to the exit of the tunnel, which had a no trespassing sign.
Oh, no trespassing sign on that side.
A sign that was conspicuously absent from the entrance. But I kept going and got to Barrending Glacier.
And look at these two glaciers, they're coming together.
It's a pretty interesting one. It's spitting out tons and tons of rocks into the valley. And this area is also a popular place for gold mining. But you know, it's been an amazing day so far. Maybe it's time to head back. And then it occurs to me, I should check my license plate. It's probably hanging by one bolt by now. I'm pretty sure I need that to cross the border. Maybe using the photos on my phone could help narrow down where it could be. Nope. It could be anywhere. But I've got to at least try looking for it. Back past the tunnel. Definitely not in there, thank God. All the way back to the mine, and still no luck. I've got to turn back, and I don't know what to tell the border guards. I'm an idiot. Have pity on me. I don't think I'm pretty enough for that. At least I can have another look on the way out. Ah! I see something! You have no idea how happy I was to find that thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna come off.
What a relief!
Yeah, I was just kind of hanging on before, and I was like, should be good. I'll fix it later. I was having too much fun, I guess.
My plate a little worse for wear. The Canadians let me back in, and I headed back to my accommodation. Let's see what this goober has to say for himself.
I had so much fun today. I got into all sorts of trouble, but it was such a good day. I wanted to look up some facts about the Salmon Glacier because I feel like it's hard to convey how massive that glacier is. And then I looked it up, and it's only the 5th biggest in Canada. So, but actually Canada goes really like far north, like, you know, almost like North Pole kind of stuff. Like, so there's bigger ones than Baffin Island in places like that, which are totally inaccessible by road. But yeah, Salmon Glacier was so impressive and so awesome, and I was like so blown away by it. And then the tunnel, that went a little pear-shaped. Maybe I got a little ahead of myself. I was like, ooh, tunnel, just drive right in there. But yeah, literally like the surface of the tunnel was like gravel, but it was like soft and mushy and just like I was afraid to get stuck. And then I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and then there was like ice in the way. I don't know how much you guys could see, but it was pretty chaotic in there. And then I got to a point where I realized I couldn't go any further, and there was like ice on one side and the wall on the next, and I had to turn the bike around in this really soft surface. So I was like dragging the bike around, trying to bounce it around, and eventually I just laid it over and then just dragged it around. And then finally, going the right way, I could try to get going. I got going, and then finally got out. It was, yeah, I don't go in that tunnel. Don't go in that tunnel. I thought it was a good idea. It's a bad idea. And then in during all that chaos, I kind of damaged my license plate. I saw it was a bit damaged. I'm like, oh, it's hanging on there. Like it's gonna stay there. Well, then I look again. I'm like heading out. I'm like, time to go home. But the plate was gone. So glad I found it. Otherwise, I don't know where. I'd probably have to head back south to get another plate. But yeah. So somewhat chaotic day, but also just those glaciers, man. I think they're so cool, those glaciers. I want to see more glaciers now because, man, they're awesome. So with that, let's check out the map and see what progress we made. It wasn't that much, but we made some progress. So in the last video, I exited the Nass Valley, and then I continued out to the road, almost hit a dog. That was scary. Drove up the highway, like this, and then saw Bear Glacier. Oh, this way. Saw Bear Glacier. Kept going into Stewart. Hopped over into the good old US of A, Hyder. Drove up, then drove back into Canada and visited the glacier, and then went a little up past the glacier, and then drove back to Stewart. But honestly, it was such a fun day. I had so much fun. Things went pear-shaped, but maybe that's why it was fun, you know? If I was still out there, like, stuck in that tunnel, or I didn't have my plate, then maybe I'd be a bit more down, but it all worked out in the end, and I'm pretty happy about that. So,
Yes, he's very happy about that. But what he's about to find out is that he doesn't have helmet audio for one of the best rides of the trip. I cried myself to sleep that night.